Good evening to you, friends. Greg and Liz here with you. We're going to start with the WAFB team. State and federal investigators are looking into possible questionable spending during the former Mayor Sharon Weston Broome's administration.
Broome is not a target of that investigation, but according to our sources, some of the people who were close to her inner circle are under the microscope. Our chief investigator, Chris Nakamoto, spoke to council members and has no reaction to this investigation. Good evening, Chris.
Good evening, Liz and Greg. Current Mayor President Sid Edwards' office confirmed the investigation by saying they are cooperating with all requests made by authorities. Sources tell the WAFB team the investigation has gone on for months and involves the feds and the Louisiana Attorney General's office. For the past several months, a team of state and federal investigators have been looking at how former Mayor President Sharon Weston Broome's administration spent your money. It's an investigation that has been well known to all of the council members we spoke to today, many of them declining to go on camera.
We've heard some rumblings out there for a while. We know specific details or anything like that, but we have heard some rumblings of what's going on.
Aaron Moak of District 4 said any inquiry into money that went missing should be looked into aggressively.
Once you see some inaccuracies and something that may be going on and it throws up a red flag, then look, they have every right to investigate. We're talking about federal dollars that we were dealing with.
The WAFB team learned investigators are looking into programs that were part of Broome's initiatives, but not the former mayor herself. And they're looking at the Office of Community Development, which supplies affordable housing to those with low incomes. A 2024 internal parish audit noted hundreds of thousands of dollars unaccounted for. The audit recommended the city parish should recoup money dispersed for improper payments, including payments dispersed for expenses outside the dates of the contract, duplicate payments, payments not in compliance with contracts, and payments without sufficient documentation. How much of this do you think is potentially an oversight versus it took thought and rises to the level of a crime?
You know, I wish I could answer that for you, but I don't know as far as the stealing part. I think that's what the investigation's going to find out. I said before, and I say this all the time, you have guidelines that you're supposed to do, documentation that you're supposed to do, and you follow those to the letter, especially with federal dollars.
In one instance, documents show internal auditors found evidence was missing to support reimbursements of $639,858, and the city parish issued duplicate payments totaling $21,850 for one contract. The feds told us today they cannot confirm or deny the existence of an investigation. The Louisiana Attorney General's office said they have no comment. Tonight, our sources say grand jurors will ultimately get to decide if this money mishap violated the law. And that comes as welcome news for multiple council members we spoke to today, including Moak.
Then it needs to be fully investigated and prosecuted to the extent of what the infraction was. I fully believe that. If you show, if they can prove that it was done purposely and intentfully, then it needs to be prosecuted all the way.
Late this afternoon, Councilman Cleve Dunn issued a statement saying he welcomes the oversight process and the accountability that comes with it. Mayor Broome left office after being defeated in her re-election bid at the end of last year. For the WAFB team, I'm Chris Nakamoto. Greg, Liz.
All right, Chris, thank you.